Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching You. This is episode 1 of season 3 and I am so excited. Hopefully guys are too. The first 2 seasons have been an absolute crazy whirlwind, mate. Last season, luckily for us, well, me anyway, I really like Love. She's still alive, you know. It wasn't like season 1 where his girlfriend got killed. It was madness. It was Love's brother that got killed because he found out all of this backstory about Joe, obviously, and Candace, who he got in a relationship with, who was killed by Love, yeah? Just as crazy as Joe, even though she's so lovable, like her name on the front, and her personality is great, actually, and I really do think she's like an infectious character. She's somebody that I really do enjoy, and that is why I'm happy she's still in it, but she's just as crazy as well. And unlucky for her brother, Forte, who she actually really loved and she cared for, he ended up paying a price for it and he got killed, didn't he? Because he was holding Joe at gunpoint and the police officer committee, he figured out, didn't he? Like, thought he figured out that he killed loads of people. He's gone after Candace. You know, he killed Guinevere Beck. He obviously killed Henderson. And he was trying to protect his sister. And the police officer who was going out with Delilah got the wrong end of the stick and thought that he obviously was trying to kill Joe because he was crazy. And he was the one that possibly killed Henderson. And boom, took him out. Madness. So I'm interested to see if Love can forgive him for playing a massive factor in her brother's death, because she is indeed pregnant. Very interested. I can't wait to see these two as parents and see how the personalities change and adapt, because Joe was trying to work on himself last season, so I'm excited. Also, we had a lot of backstory between Joe and his mum last season, and I actually don't really know what actually went on with her. Is she still alive? Is she not? And how did Joe get from being that little kid into being the man that he currently is? He went into his garden and looked over his fence and he was a female, and I'm kind of feeling that that's his mum, me. I actually am. I'm really excited to see who that is, and obviously the story that plays out. But this season, hopefully, is going to be another crazy one. Like I said, it's not just Joe who's crazy, Love is as well. She killed Candace. She also killed Forty's au pair when she was younger, because she didn't obviously like her and she thought she was taking advantage of him. Madness. And like I said, she is just another crazy person who's got a really lovable personality, and I can't wait to see them as parents. So that is going to wrap up today's intro. Hopefully guys are excited for today's episode, and if you've not seen the first 2 seasons, I'm sorry if I spoiled any of it. I recommend going back, but that is going to be it. Let's jump in to episode 1 of season 3 of You.
I've always believed in the one, and for the one, I could do anything. But all that felt worth it when I met Love. I was wrong about Love. And then I realized who I really need to protect our daughter. But there's one part of the old me I can't quite shake, that the right person is out there for me.
Oh, what the actual fuck, mate? So he's just playing the long game. He's waiting for his kid to be born. So then he's going to think about going and attacking Love. Maybe going after somebody else. Ah, he's crazy, Joe, isn't he? Let's be honest. He got to call a spade, mate. That is mental. I thought he was going to be all happy families and like moving in and having a baby, just getting married and all this. And no, mate. The guy's just waiting for his kids to come out until he can think of something to get rid of Love.
It's time to cut the umbilical cord. Congratulations, Dad. It's a boy.
I'm fucked. And so is he.
What's our future president's name?
Henry.
We were told it would be a girl.
Kept the goods hidden.
Karma.
Fucked.
Ah, he's probably thinking he's going to grow up like him.
We moved to Madre Linda for the schools. After all, when that patented NorCal fog burns off, you can see for miles. The perfect family, funded by Quinn blood money.
Welcome home, 40.
Maybe we can use his real name. Me, a boy, and his mom, who is usually great, but occasionally murders people with her bare hands. What could go wrong?
Oh, I've got to say though, man, he's dead hypocritical with that one. He was as well last season when he went about to kill her. He was like, I can't believe you killed people. It's like, mate, how many people have you killed in this season? Pure.
I'd imagined Parenthood would feel like an essay by Nicholson Baker, or maybe a novel by Louisa May Alcott. Turns out, Parenthood is Groundhog Day as written by Jean-Paul Sartre.
I thought of Gatsby's Wonder when he first picked out the green light blew on, and it...
Oh, I'd be fuming.
You okay?
Fine.
I'm fine is code for nipples are bleeding, hormones till a mosh pit, haven't slept in 6 months, and have not begun to process the death of my brother.
Yo, I can't believe that he's proper not vibing with love anymore. Like,
At
absolutely
least.
distant.
Of course, there's no bookstore in this particular circle of hell, but I've found willing buyers online. On the rare occasion we do venture into the wild, Henry inevitably cries before we're handed our lattes.
Sherry, by the way.
40, is it?
Henry,
Aw.
it's Henry.
Crazy, it's taken months for us to finally meet.
Yeah, well, newborn, you know.
Oh my god, I completely understand.
The thing about trying to keep a human infant alive, you can't afford to think too hard about who you're in the trenches with. My job is to be a good husband so I can be a good father.
Our neighbor, Natalie, she didn't give us a housewarming gift. Nothing when 40 was born.
Henry,
I'm just tired, and this place is a mess.
just lie down. I'll take care of this. I'll take care of him.
And there he goes every time I touch him.
Just fucking let me do it.
Why does my own child not like me?
You know,
Mate, he's a baby.
babies can tell when your heart's not in it, Joe.
Can there? I have no idea. Like, literally, what I find interesting about this is, like, he's proper judging the kid, so to speak. But he's a baby. He cries every time someone touches it. Like, literally, I don't know what's going on. But it's interesting to see, see love anyway. You know, like, she's in that stage where she feels like everybody's judging her as a parent and, like, trying to give her tips and that, like, she can't handle it herself. And obviously, maybe when you're not in the best of moods, it just gets you down and you just, like, feel like everyone's trying to get on top of you and thinking that you're a bad mum when you're not really. And I get it, but in terms of, like, house and all that, messy, standard new parents, and I could probably, you know, like, understand. I bet in real life most people, a lot of relationships go through this where, like, you're struggling to, like, change your full-on lifestyle, you know, all together. Like, you're spending so much more time together, you're both grumpy or tired, you know, you both, like, can't go out and do this and that what you usually do, and you got a crying baby as well. It's hard. So, like, obviously the connection's not going to be as solid as it was, but again, it's interesting that he seems like he just wants to move on, so to speak. That's what I'm hearing, but I might be wrong.
Love's right. My heart's not really in it.
We're running low on diapers, so I'll be right back.
Hello, neighbor.
Oh, they've already got a thing going. What the actual F, mate? What the F? Oh, it's doing it again. Fall for it every time. I fall for it every time, man.
I hear your baby crying all the time. I mean, I get why you might be sleeping in a grocery store parking lot. Thought I'd save you a trip.
You've been watching me too.
Oh,
Are
interesting.
you flirting with me?
Mate, I always fall for that first kiss or whatnot. I've done it last season with love, done it again.
I have to be careful. I can't just walk out of this web. The spider has my child.
Oh, there it is, a stalker
Where are
hat.
you going?
Oh, just
Great. Beat Henry.
Whenever I hang with Henry, I'm reminded of two things. One, he hates me. Two, I have to protect him at all costs from what happened to me.
These flashbacks are really interesting.
Hey, Joe, let me in. Hey, it's me, let me in. Quit saying your mom's coming back.
She is.
The rest of us are trying to deal with how no one fucking wants us. When our parents gave us up, threw us away forever, man.
You left college early when you met your husband, tech entrepreneur Matthew Engler. Marry someone older, busy, never home, while you sell houses to rich assholes and pick up his dry cleaning?
I can't believe we started episode 1 like this. Not what I expected at all.
He kicked my ass. Oh, I know. That class is for really fit people. Is me or is everyone in this conversation calling me fat?
Beauty doesn't have a size, love.
They was calling her fat, and they are right. Beauty don't have no size, but they was calling her fat.
This speaks volumes about you. I didn't even know this helper had a library. It's what separates us from the apes. And yet, it physically hurts to see the condition of most of these books. Gone Girl, Sea Biscuit. Okay, I'm stumped. Why those? Who are you? Oh, Henry, okay.
So are you gonna chase after her, or could I maybe help you with something?
Actually, yeah, I would like to apply for a library card.
You can take that home with you. Natalie picked it up for you.
She knows that he's fucking watching.
You are flirting with me.
So blessed. We have 3 incredible nannies.
Oh my god, it's twice as insane with twins. It's kind of why I started writing. What is the name of your blog again?
Oh, she's heart-shaped mistakes.
What do you do for work?
Trained as a chef.
Oh. Has your vagina even recovered yet?
Oh my god, you're embarrassing her.
Don't be vagina-phobic.
God, I wish someone would have told me. If you're not orgasming, your breast milk probably isn't doing it for your baby's precious growing brain.
That's got to be an
Well,
absolute
that's-
lie.
Oh.
Tender is the Night is widely considered Fitzgerald's darkest work. It's about marriage and infidelity. Don't get me wrong.
This isn't some German fairy tale where a witch keeps me locked up till it's time to eat me.
Yeah, what do you think?
It's okay.
Exactly. It's the best bakery in town. Shoddy lamination.
Oh, she wants to
Definitely
make
get
her
these
own
French
bakery.
Yeah, banish them. Off with their head.
Am I interrupting your reading?
No,
Seems
no,
like
you're
I
not.
am.
No, just come back.
Yeah,
Come back,
fuck.
come back, love.
No,
Stay,
Joe.
stay.
Why? Enjoy the quiet.
What's your opinion on that? Like, the guy's actually showing no interest. When you look at the engagement, she's always like lackluster. When she give him that, I don't even know whatever, she give him that food then, yeah, that pastry. He wasn't like, ooh, let's have a look at it. He just kind of like put it to the side and she grabbed it and brought it back. Do you know what I mean? Like, and he doesn't have no, yeah, like, it's like he CBA, he can't be bothered, mate. He's like, he's focusing on Natalie, is it his next door neighbor? I can't believe that we started the season this way, actually. It's not what I expected whatsoever. Yo, that's not it.
Hey, neighbor. Care for a drink?
How'd you get my number?
What the hell?
My husband Matthew works in tech.
You know, I feel I should warn you. There's no such thing as privacy in Madre Linda, including here.
All the cameras in my house. One out here is broken.
You want us to be alone?
Even that's not really privacy. Matthew will see I turn them off and wonder why.
Marriage isn't really built for secrets.
Or people aren't really built for marriage.
I need another drink.
Oh.
Whoa.
It feels right. Taking care of you.
You live. Does it hurt?
I think more wine won't cure. You feel it too, don't you? When you're first with someone. All the tension. You think it just inevitably goes away?
I think if it's right, it stays.
So how long did it stay with you in love?
It's hard to say. I didn't know the real her. Our daughter, we thought we were gonna have a little girl. I'm in it now, with love.
Are you? People are happier when they aren't lying to themselves.
So what are you doing here?
I can't leave him either. If you're not careful, you'll start caring about private schools, stock portfolios, start reading on a Kindle. We've always slept in separate rooms. I'm an insomniac.
Ghosting.
Everything suddenly feels real.
He does it every time. Fucking, this is a mad episode, this, mate. Not gonna lie.
No, husband, father, I can't. I'm sorry. I'm just looking for a friend.
Do you know what I've got to say, though? First of all, I don't like, obviously, that is his intention. It is his intention. But I've got to say, well done. Yeah, even though he went a bit too far. Because in that stage, that's the advanced stages. That is the hardest time to step back. You know, he should have stepped back way before it because he knew where that was going. But it's interesting. Now, we're in episode 1 of the season. I'm going to reiterate what I said in season 2 at the start when I was trying to figure out who Love is. I want Love to kill Natalie. I want her to stab up Joe. And I want her to go absolute psycho mode this season. This is what I want. I want them to get into an affair. You know, doesn't have to be Joe watching somebody. It can be somebody watching Joe. I feel like if we flip the narrative, or whatever you want to call it, the narrative, it would be absolutely next level. I feel like if we still get Joel's storyline, his backstory with his mum, but he gets in this and he goes out and he starts being sly, and you've got Love on this other side and she's watching him. She's the one tracking him. She's following him. She's committing the crime. She is the one that comes and does the murder. That would be my absolute wish for this season. I think it would be amazing, honestly. So that is it. That's all I'm going to say. First of all, I would go out with Love. I think that she's beautiful. She's funny. She's she's well attractive. I love her smile. And I like her personality. Yeah, she's killed some people. But so is Joe. So, I mean, I can't be hypocritical and say I don't like her because she does that. So I'm interested to see where this goes.
Hey, I thought...
I got there, and then I thought about actually seeing my mom, and I went and got Haagen-Dazs instead. Look, I'm sorry for running off.
I was just thinking about our vows.
Oh, they married?
Oh.
I didn't even clock.
Yeah.
You said you would always share a bite of your pastry with me no matter what. That's so generous. And I was just thinking about that bite.
At least he's sleeping with the right person.
Maybe, thanks to you, I can make this work.
He needs the intensity, Joel. That's what he is. You know what I mean? Like, he needs the craziness.
Quinn, go first. Step right on up.
Here you go. This is for you.
you. It's gluten-free.
Oh, great.
Rumor was the whole neighborhood got their hands on a secret vaccine manufactured for the Queen of England and were thus immune to COVID.
Go get you some Pinot. It's from my friend's winery. They 3D print their wine barrels.
And there's Andrew and his lawyer husband.
Seriously, won't mate? Look, didn't they?
Andrew Jackson.
Look at them.
Oh my god.
Never trust a queen bee.
Let me show you around, love.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Finally, we meet Carrie Conrad.
Is your life even a brand without a perfectly imperfect soulmate?
It's all paleo. Well, keto, really. I find when I IF, I'm good on any amount of fats. You know, the guys come and train with me, I'm a monster.
You flirting with me or inviting me to join Fight Club?
I'll be back.
Do you know what's crazy? These people that say intermittent fasting is that have natural health benefits. Now, I'm no doctor and I'm not in the physical peak condition. Joel's in way better condition than me. He's got cheekbones on fleek and that guy's absolutely hench. But they say if you do a fasting window, I don't know, stop eating at 7 and then wait until the next day, maybe at lunchtime or something like that. You do like a 16-hour window and have an 8-hour period. You know, your body can break down all those carbohydrates and start burning fat, you know. Interesting, but again, people do the OMAD diet, 1 meal a day, and smash like 2,000 calories in 1 meal. I'm like, how's that healthy? Surely spreading all your meals out, you know, like 5 small meals or 3 meals a day, getting all those nutrients, keep you more upbeat and more sustainable. I don't know. I'm not no nutrition expert. Clearly, that guy is. I might have to start doing it because look how hench he is.
Oh, I didn't know Lena and Chris were back from Paris.
They're open. The marriage.
Oh.
No judgment from me. Whatever works, right?
You are such a breath of fresh air, love. Matthew was married to this incredible woman named Mimi and mother of his child, and then, well...
He met Natalie, and, well, of course, we're far too feminist to ever say a woman stole a man.
Maybe it does. Maybe love does look into her.
Ever sat in a virtual reality pod?
No, I can't say that I have.
Oh, Carrie's got one in his garage. It's insane.
So my friend Rachel in LA, she said the brother's a crackhead.
Hi. Gonna top off your wine? May I state the obvious? Sherry Conrad is a terrible person.
I have friends.
Where? In LA? You need some here, too. They hate me. I think I stole Matthew from their friend, who, by the way, was cheating first. It'll be easier if you can get them to accept you.
They just called my family a garbage fire. I don't really see that happening.
Do you? No apology, loud and proud, and...
I want her to make her own bakery. That's what I want.
Great. One problem, I don't really know who I am these days. I'm just a stay-at-home mom, slowly going insane. Have this fantasy of opening a bakery.
You know what? There's a space available that might be perfect.
It's really nice to have an actual conversation. I can't believe we've been living next door for months.
Keep telling Matthew. I'd love to have you both over for a drink sometime. It's crazy we haven't had either of you at the house yet.
Joel didn't lie though, man. Joel didn't lie.
Everything for this family, and you've been too busy fucking the neighbor to notice.
What? Fine. I like that she flirted. Is that what we're doing now? Are we policing each other's minds? Are we not allowed to have a simple, fleeting fantasy?
Don't give me that. I married you. The man I fell in love with would do anything for the ones he loved.
I still would. I moved here.
We moved here for the baby.
He looks at me like I'm a monster.
Yo, this conversation needed to happen. It's
How do you
decent.
think I feel? You remember what 40 said? That I'd be crazy if I ever thought I could be a good mother. We both have done bad things. I wanted to move here so that we could start new.
I promise, no more bad things. You are a great mother.
That mean I can stop reading Sherry's shitty blogs. For starters, try reading him something other than Fitzgerald. He is a baby.
Should we go home?
Oh, look at the size of that house. My house, honestly, right? My house is one window. Like, so you see where that front door is and you got that above it? Go to the window to the left and that is a full house. In the UK, yeah, you'd be lucky to get a house bigger than that. You got a door and a window and that's how wide your house is. One door, one window.
Okay, go get some rest. I got him. Really. I got him. I got him.
Thank you.
They're nice. Oh, don't you worry. Happily ever after looks a lot different than I thought. I'm gonna make this work, no matter what it takes.
It's going to be well interesting. I don't know how the season's going to play out, me.
And this isn't a pawn shop, sir. We don't negotiate late fees.
Imagine if he goes out of Prudence. That'd be mental.
Hi, Natalie. Yeah, I wanted to see that place you were talking about for a bakery.
I'm trying. I'm in over my head. He said, using an idiom his son will never understand because it's impossible to communicate with babies. How am I supposed to do this right?
Mate, just absolutely wing it. You wing it, mate.
Henry, you see it getting into my head. So wait, you don't hate me?
I'm not gonna lie, this town isn't exactly the easiest market. Your stuff has to actually be good. Sign a 3-year lease today and you're golden.
Oh, 3 years is a long time to commit straight away like that. Oh, don't tell me that's where he put her panties.
Let me show you the other storage room.
She looks crazy, doesn't she?
Permits are easy, so you can have this place up and running crazy fast. So, what do you think?
Keep buzzing me. That's what I think. Take her out in episode 1, not the last episode.
Henry.
Joe,
What's wrong?
I think we need to go to couples therapy.
Mate, I am buzzing. Has it finished yet? Let's just wait. In love and memory of Mark Blunt. Fair play. Oh, yes. Now, I said that I wanted her to find out or follow him and tail him and her be watching him and then her kill her at the end of the season, maybe attack Joe as well. But we got it in episode 1. Episode 1, which means Joe knows that she ain't no messing about. She's not one to beat around the bush. You come after her, you know, you threaten her relationship. She's going to take the alpha move. She's going to go after whoever's going to be threatening it. I like it. Actually, I don't like it. I love it, mate. I don't like it. I love it. It's well good. And I can't wait to see how this goes now. How's Joe going to react? That is what you get, Joe, for being a creep when taking people's stuff, man. Like, that's the one thing I've never understood about you that you actually do. Now, you done it with Beck, and then when you started transitioning over into love, mate, I was like, why are you still doing it, mate? What's your obsession with holding people's possessions? And again, now you're married, yeah? You got a house and you're still hiding stuff. And what a rookie move. You didn't even screw the vent back on or put it back. I can't believe it. I'm so happy that it got found. And I tell you what, mate, it was a good start to the season because I didn't know what to expect. I thought next door might have been his mum. It wasn't. It was Natalie. He had like he had a thing for her. He was stalking her. Well, not stalking her. I'm so used to saying that. He was watching her. Yeah, that's the stuff that he enjoys. She even said it, mate. Are you obsessed with him? That's what I feel like it. We had that when he was in the car when he was tugging one off, and I fell for it again, mate. And I thought it was real, and it wasn't. And straight away, she's dead. Just like that. How are they going to get rid of the body? How are they going to get away with it? There's got to be cameras surely of them going into the shop. I don't know. Sometimes I do look a little bit too far into it. But what a good episode. Very unexpected. I'm excited. Okay, and that's going to wrap up today's episode. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy it. Did you expect the season to start the way it has? Because I certainly didn't. We jumped straight into, obviously, the baby being born. And we didn't see a wedding, but they have insinuated that they are married, that they, you know, went to an altar or something and just said vows to each other. Interesting. So they're together. And, yeah, Joe was given a load of the cold shoulder for the majority of this episode. Like, you know, it was easy to tell. Sometimes you can be thinking, where did it all go wrong, etc. But he wasn't even engaging. He was always distant. She was trying to get close. He was kind of like, you know, not really interested. She gave him a pastry. Didn't even might say thanks or attempt to eat it, and nothing. He pulled it to her side and she pulled it back. That is where I knew that she was going to start opening her own bakery. Now again, what's very interesting is there's somebody here, part of the town, village, whatever you want to call it, that's a blogger, you know, a social influencer, whatever you want to call them, and they think they're Billy Big Bollocks, mate. Literally, they think they're the talk of the town, the run of the town, they own everybody, and they boss everybody around. You know, and they invited her to for a coffee, and they was calling her fat, and I don't care what anyone says, they was calling her fat, and they were saying, don't worry, you know, you lose weight, you keep coming here. This session is very hard, you know, you have to be very fit, as insinuating that she's not. And I think Love is the most beautiful person I've seen in this episode, mate. Of every single person that was introduced in the episode, I think Love is the most attractive, so I don't know what they're going on there. She went for a coffee with them and all that, got invited to the house. She went there talking to them, and then when she's not with them, mate, she overhears them slagging her off in the background. Slagging her family off, slagging her brother off, slagging an Avrin off. And then obviously who's come to kind of save her in this situation? That's right, Natalie, the next door neighbour. She said that, you know, she wants to invite Joe and her over. Can't believe they'd never been to the house. And that is where she lied. Joe didn't lie, you see. Joe didn't actually lie. He told the actual truth. He said that when she asked where he was, he said I was over at the next door neighbour's place and was having a drink, yeah. He never insinuated anything happened in the kiss, but he did say he was in that location. So when she said he's not been round, it triggered and she thought that he was cheating on her, and that's why they had that conversation. And I felt like the conversation outside whoever's massive house that was needed to happen. It was like loads of things getting off the chest, like I feel like they wanted to say but they've not managed to say it yet, and it was a good conversation. Obviously we steamroll further and further on into the episode. She's gone obviously checking out this shop and she's absolutely took her out in the basement. I have no idea how they're going to get rid of this body. She's got to be completely dead. She's hit her with that axe. She's definitely slit her, and it's crazy. What a crazy start. Can't wait for the next episode. Thank you so much everybody that's engaged in in this series so far, season 1, 2 and now 3. You guys, absolute legends, and I can't wait to see the remaining 9 of this season. So thanks so much everybody, and I will catch you in the next one. Cheers guys.